In the annals of football history, few names resonate with the same reverence and admiration as that of Alfredo Di Stefano. A maestro of the beautiful game, Di Stefano's impact on the sport transcends generations and continents. From the hallowed grounds of Santiago Bernabeu to the storied streets of Buenos Aires, his influence is felt far and wide. Today, we will take a look at the remarkable life and career of Alfredo Di Stefano, an icon whose legacy continues to shape the world of football to this day. Alfredo Di Stefano was born on July 4, 1926, to a first-generation Italian-Argentine father and an Argentine mother with French-Irish roots. His formative years in Buenos Aires, Argentina, were marked by toil on his parents' farm and assisting fellow Italian immigrants. And as the eldest son, he bore the toughest responsibilities because, as we all know, the 1920s were a challenging era. Yet Alfredo stuck consistently to his aspirations of leaving an indelible mark on football history. At the young age of 12, Alfredo embarked on his football journey with a youth team called Los Caudales, eventually making his mark at Club Atlético River Plate in 1945. Swiftly rising through their ranks, he secured a spot in the first-team squad within a year, and because the team already had a formidable attacking lineup, the Argentine was loaned out to Club Atlético Huracán in 1946. It is believed that his first match pitted him against his parent club, River Plate, and astonishingly, Alfredo Di Stefano found the net a mere 15 seconds after kickoff, an extraordinary feat that etched his name in the league's history books. The young prodigy exceeded all expectations, finishing the 1946-1947 season as the league's leading scorer and helping Atlético Huracán in the conquest of the league title. The call-up to the Argentine national team was imminent, and in the 1947 Copa America, Di Stefano left an indelible mark by tallying an impressive 6 goals in 6 matches, propelling La Albiceleste to a victory in the tournament. Alfredo Di Stefano rejoined Los Millonarios and became a key member of the renowned attacking force known as La Máquina, the Machine. The Argentine player possessed formidable strength, exceptional speed, and an uncanny ability to elude defenders, and his tactical versatility allowed him to excel in any position on the soccer field. This marked the christening of one of the most formidable and feared defensive lineups in South America, and in 1948, River Plate earned a reputation for invincibility thanks to their roster of footballing maestros, with the brightest star being a 21-year-old speedster affectionately called La Saeta Rubia, the Blond Arrow. The player's strike in 1948 in Argentina brought the domestic championship to a standstill, prompting Alfredo Di Stefano, along with many others, to seek new opportunities abroad, leading him to join the Colombian side Millonarios Football Club of Bogotá. During the highly successful era of the 1950s, the squad, featuring luminaries such as Di Stefano, Rafael Franco Reyes, and Adolfo Pedernera, earned the moniker the Blue Ballet, as their mesmerizing style of play provided solace for fans amidst a backdrop of political turmoil that ultimately escalated into a devastating civil war, claiming an estimated 280,000 lives. However, it was a friendly match that would have the most profound impact on Di Stefano's life and on football. During a tournament commemorating Real Madrid's 50th anniversary, Di Stefano's Millonarios traveled to Spain and emerged victorious in the competition. But his exceptional talent caught the attention of the Spanish clubs. A heated competition ensued for his signature, with Real Madrid and Barcelona emerging as the top contenders. And at one point, they even considered a unique arrangement where Di Stefano would play for both clubs on alternate years, which sparked an angry reaction from Barcelona fans. Shortly after, the manager departed, and the new leadership granted Real Madrid the opportunity to purchase Di Stefano outright, which they did for a relatively modest sum of £70,000. After a remarkable 4-year stint at Millonarios, during which he netted an impressive 267 goals in 292 matches, Di Stefano bid farewell to the Colombian club. After joining Madrid at the age of 27, Di Stefano quickly adapted, and although it took him a few games to find his rhythm, he made a resounding debut against none other than Barcelona, a match that took place just a day after Barcelona relinquished the permanent rights to Di Stefano. Just imagine if they had delayed by a day. The course of football history might have been altered. Di Stefano propelled Madrid to a resounding 5-0 victory over their arch-rivals, personally notching 4 goals. In his inaugural season with Madrid, he played an instrumental role in securing the La Liga title, a feat he repeated the following year. And over those 2 seasons, Di Stefano amassed an impressive tally of 52 goals in 58 league appearances. One fact, however, about Di Stefano will amaze you, so stick around until the end of the video. The success in the 1954-55 season paved the way for Real Madrid to qualify for the inaugural European Cup competition, and along their journey to the final, they faced off against Servette, Partizan Belgrade, and AC Milan, before meeting a Stade de Reims team inspired by Raymond Kopa. Despite falling behind twice, Madrid emerged victorious with a 4-3 scoreline, securing the first ever European Cup, and naturally, Di Stefano scored in the final. In 1957, Madrid clinched their second consecutive European Cup, with Di Stefano once again making his mark in the final. In addition to capturing a La Liga title, on a personal level, he was honored with the European Footballer of the Year award. This year marked Di Stefano's initial foray into international football with Spain, becoming his third national team representative, and he went on to earn 31 caps, scoring 23 goals. 1958 brought further triumph, as Real Madrid secured a third consecutive European Cup, with Di Stefano once again contributing in the final, along with a second successive La Liga title, and it also witnessed the arrival of Ferenc Puskás, completing what is arguably one of the greatest attacking lines in football history. With Alfredo Di Stefano, Raymond Kopa, Ferenc Puskás, and Francisco Gento forming their formidable front four, Real Madrid seemed invincible, particularly in Europe. 1959 saw an extraordinary fourth consecutive European Cup victory, and Di Stefano continued his tradition of scoring in every European Cup final up to that point. Consequently, he became the first player to be named European Footballer of the Year for a second time, and in 1960, Madrid, along with Di Stefano, clinched their fifth consecutive Champions League title. Once again, Di Stefano made his mark in the final. The 5-in-a-row achievement remains a record to this day, and it appears unlikely to be surpassed anytime soon. Many regard this all-conquering Madrid side as the greatest club team in history. He ultimately retired in 1966, leaving behind a legacy of 216 goals in 282 league matches for Real Madrid, a record that would eventually be surpassed by this generation of players like Ronaldo, Benzema, and Raúl, but for his time, Di Stefano was an absolute monster. Throughout his career, he is believed to have amassed around 500 goals, with the number being unclear due to the era in which he played. But a strange fact is that despite his brilliance, Di Stefano never had the opportunity to compete in a World Cup, with his final chance in 1964 cruelly thwarted by injury just weeks before the tournament. In 1989, Alfredo Di Stefano won the Super Ballon d'Or, a prize awarded to the best player in the last 30 years, a first of its kind, with the second one coming in 2029. Alfredo Di Stefano was driven by a relentless pursuit of excellence and had little patience for competition in his position. None of the forwards at Real Madrid during his time managed to form a harmonious partnership with him, and even the illustrious Hungarian Puskás had to adjust his style of play to complement Di Stefano's. This unyielding quest for victory propelled him to the pinnacle of football success. Following his retirement as a professional player, Di Stefano didn't leave the game behind, as is often the case, but instead he transitioned into coaching. And although his coaching career didn't reach the same heights as his playing days, he continued to impart his knowledge and love for the game. Di Stefano passed away on July 7, 2014 at the age of 88, and hundreds of thousands of people gathered for his funeral. Madrid bid farewell to a legend, and the entire football world mourned alongside them. Thanks to his contributions, Real Madrid solidified their status as the preeminent club in the world. The club experienced a surge in revenue and garnered millions of fans worldwide, providing them with the resources to sustain their team development and success for generations to come. While many contemporary fans may argue that Cristiano Ronaldo holds the title of the best player in Real Madrid's history, a sentiment I can agree with, there is no denying that Alfredo Di Stefano stands as the greatest and most pivotal figure in the club's illustrious history. What do you think about Alfredo Di Stefano? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.